single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for everybody who have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. As you can see that today on the couch, I'm not alone. I'm with my fellow brothers. Bafet, how are you doing? Show Majita. So Bafet, I'm chilling with Obongs here, Bongani, and I'm chilling with also Tlotliso. Bafet, look at
yeah, good bro.
yeah. So Kizameba Twanana, yeah, you know, just to, as you can see, there's all about music today. So keep Pretoria, keep Qwaqwa, Hoko. So Majita, I know that music it's lifestyle to you, and I'm hoping that today the content that you're gonna share is gonna be effective and help people out there. I'll just get to it already. So Majita, only in Tomon, as musicians, you know, we have different way of seeing music and how we approach music, right? What is music to you? How does it like affect your life?
Yeah, music is life to me. Music, it's what God has put in me, because we all know that we've got a gift from God. We should enhance it, and not just enhance it, but it should bring back the glory to Him. It's a requirement that whatever a gift that He has given us, we should use it wisely for His glory. So since I was little, since I was young, growing up, making noise in the house, you know, those kind of vibes. And through my journey, from primary school, intermediate, I've been involved in anything that has to do with music.
So to sing and everything.
Yeah, singing. I started little. I used to sing at church.
At what age, maybe?
In fact, go crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. They knew me.
What? That's a crazy.
Go crazy. Yeah, I was singing, but it was kind of those big days, you know. Music was traditional by then. No Sokabali. I was not exposed.
Yeah, obviously.
I used to hold Qwaqwa.
No ways.
They will tell you.
That's a little intense.
Yes, it has been. So in my childhood, I think around it was 4, 5.
That's crazy. 4, 5. Wow. So to get away, man. Like what is music to you?
Music to me, man, it's like a form of worship to God, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we must not mix the two that music is worship, prayer is not worship. Prayer and music and singing is a form of worship. For me, I think it's when you're out of words, just you use music to express yourself to God. That's what music is for me. It's a form of worship. It's a form of interaction and communication with God.
Sure. That's really powerful. And Bafet, I'm just going to take you, I'm going to separate both of you. I know that both of you are from Qwaqwa, obviously, right? But at the current moment, so you are still a Qwaqwa, right? Obviously. And my guy over here, you're in Pretoria.
Yeah.
So I want us to be like a bit diverse when you talk about music, Qwaqwa and music in Pretoria, just to check the difference on how people treat music and how do approach music in terms of Qwaqwa and Pretoria. So I would say I'll just put you guys on the spot already to say that more Qwaqwa, obviously I'm from Qwaqwa as well, so I think it's 2 against 1. By the way, he's part of he's part of what's this Tshwane Gospel Choir. So we're gonna celebrate it.
No.
Obviously, let's celebrate it. But later on, you're gonna see why he's part of Tshwane Gospel Choir. Surprise.
Definitely.
So Majida, like in terms of Pretoria, we spoke about this, I think, yesterday. Qwaqwa, we are so unfortunate that music is not taken that seriously in terms of, be it the artists from Qwaqwa, they like their craft, they don't take it like that seriously to make sure that they make it and they do everything that it takes to make sure that their music gets out there, you understand? But when you go to like Pretoria, go to Bloemfontein, those other provinces or other parts of the side besides Qwaqwa, music it's huge, man. Music is huge, and you being part of Tshwane Gospel Choir, I think you can tell us more in terms of what are you guys doing out there that is different from what we're doing here to make sure that you get people coming to your shows and to make sure that people are supporting the music out there.
Pretoria, it's busy. It's very busy when it comes to, but way longer they are professional in terms of maybe music, music and all other stuff. So that side, they are taking it in a level that they are more committed into creating a place, or I would say a place for a full equipment. It's gonna enhance, but way longer they having this talent of music. So I would say again, it's into hore ba be more efficient and more out there, key material and some information that is actually they acquired somewhere. So in comparison back to Qwaqwa, as we see, we don't have a lot of, but we they are establishing this talent along it's within.
Okay, so so Bongsi Ubwaka people who cannot establish the talent that we have. So to this as I know that you also experience in terms of music, you are backing artists from like Qwaqwa and everything. I want to hear from you, man, like when it comes to Qwaqwa, what do you think that we are missing as Qwaqwa to maybe to put our music out there, or to make sure that people come through to the shows and everything? Because sometimes I think we have like 2 or 3 artists here in Qwaqwa who are known to have shows and people do come, but others they are talented but people don't come through. So I don't know, man, like from your experience, what are we lacking in terms of maybe the artist or people believing in us here in Qwaqwa?
I think Qwaqwa is small as it is, ne? It's an issue with the whole nation. People are flocking into Gauteng or Pretoria and everything.
Migration.
Because we don't have those opportunities. And one thing we must know is that people want to climb a flying airplane or a sailing ship. We don't want to start our own thing. It's very important that we have it in our mindset that use what you have. Qwaqwa is just that we don't want to unite and use what we have. We are waiting for somebody from outside to come and give us advice and everything. We have information now. We have the internet. We have everything.
Sure, definitely.
Of course. We can use that information.
Sure.
To build something. I think it's just laziness, and it's like we are not united as Batubakasi and everything, because we have to support each other, we have to support one another, because I want to support and everything. I think we should look into building our own thing, building our own thing. But okay, these people are serious. We can support this initiative. You got the funds, you got sponsorship and everything. I mean, okay, we are serious about this thing. We want to see it move it. Even people behind, they will support us if we have that mentality and that eagerness. We want to succeed. I think that is.
I think in Tuibu it's very important, and what you just said right now, you're talking about unity, right? And I feel like it's staying in Qwaqwa. I feel like I agree with you more in terms of we are not as united as we're supposed to be, and I don't know, like if do you think, man, there's a strategy maybe that as Qwaqwarians we can use maybe to unite and be, because if you can check, like if you go to Bloemfontein, right, artists there, they support each other, they go to each other's shows and everything, like they embrace one another. And I think even Pretoria, it's on the same thing. So Qwaqwa, like we are already lacking like opportunities and everything. We're supposed to be united. So I don't know if there is maybe a strategy or a way that maybe artists can use, or people who have talent can use to unite, man, and be one as we move forward. Is there something that you guys are doing that side to make sure that you spread love amongst each other and you are united? Like, I want to know if that's the case. Like, is there something that you guys are doing differently that side?
You know, I'm thinking in my mind of people want to do their own thing. They don't want to associate or because they might feel intimidated or something. They should they should embrace their own calling, so that when we unite, we know you do your own thing.
Exactly.
That one sings this way, and we just become one thing, not competing amongst each other. So yeah, well, I would say the that would be of use, the workshops maybe, to actually give a light to people or emphasize, because people they know some of the things, but a power, a word of power that confirms, so okay guys, we know we are artists and this is what should be done. But who's outstanding, who's actually
making a move.
Yes, making a move. Okay, let's put it in action. So I would say those are the things, you know, they need to be,
That's very powerful.
And I can never thank you more than enough for you've done for me.
Sure.
I can cease to thank you more than enough for all you've done for me. Oh, I can never thank you more than enough for all you've done for me.
Sure. Yo.
And you came for someone like me and loved me as I am. Oh, and you came down on earth for someone like me, and love me as I am. Oh, you came for someone like me and love me as I am. 'Cause you alone, you are worthy. You alone, you're merciful. Your love and mercy endureth forever.
Sure.
Forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Oh God, oh God, who could we be without you? What can we be without your grace, oh God? Hallelujah.
Yes, Bob. I want to touch on something again. When you go to the shows, right? When you go to the shows, I think you spoke about something yesterday. I don't know if you still remember.
Yeah.
There's a certain approach whereby people from outside Qwaqwa, they use in terms of marketing or making sure that people buy tickets and everything. I don't know if Qwaqwa we are using a poor strategy. I'm not sure, but you'll find that a post, maybe an artist, maybe right, wins a poster.
Yeah.
Ka February.
Yes.
The show it's in September. But when you get to September, the attendance is very poor. You understand? So it's not the issue of timing that maybe this artist was too fast or whatnot. But when we check on YouTube and everything, Bobo Pretoria to like the whole plates and whatnot. So I want to know, what strategy are you guys doing that side to make sure that people attend the shows?
Well, I don't know if what I'm gonna say is gonna offend people, but I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Well, hence I said that side, since it's a world of its own. People, the way they take music, they are taking it into another level where like they I would say they value. I'm not saying they don't value it, but they are making sure and getting into details that, okay, when we look at the broader picture, when we try to invite or host a show at a certain area, what are the things, everything they get into details of it. Okay, maybe time, is it appropriate? The first thing you check those things. So if we set up a poster now and the show is this, it's maybe 5 months later on, then how are we making sure that we market this poster or the show effectively, so that when the show, the day of the show arrives, we know that we are assured that there's a certain target that we have already fulfilled. Okay, maybe let me say we have sold this much tickets. We made sure that we have a audience of this amount of people.
But how do you market effectively? I think that's the question.
Okay.
I should have said that. Yeah. How do you market effectively?
In most of people, they use advantage of people who, some it's who studied marketing to know what is required to actually
attract. Is that deep?
It's actually that deep.
What?
Because
I thought it was just about the poster. You poster, Facebook poster, WhatsApp.
No, it's actually
that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah.
Because even on that, you're not just posting a poster. Okay, on your social media or the media, you go into details, initiating with people, having to make friendship with different people, having to be out there, sacrificing your time, connecting, or compromising, going to certain areas where you know, okay, if I had money to buy people, I wouldn't do that. But for the sake of you are dedicated in your work, you want people to come there because it's not just a show. It's gonna be, they're gonna earn something from it. If the mentality is in that way, they make sure.
So you go out like in the streets, because I feel like
promos,
it's promos.
Yeah, promoting your show. You just go to you go into different churches to promote your show.
Yes, so surprised ticket never. We heard about the post, right?
Yeah.
You just post everywhere, and then you feel like, oh yeah. So you guys like, hello, hi.
We do.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, that's awesome. So Majida, that is very sensitive. I don't know if you'd be brave enough to talk about it.
Hey.
How do you feel about the payment of gospel artists specifically?
Okay, I'm having this picture in my mind of, okay, when we look in music, I'm just putting gospel a bit aside. Okay. We check out music as a whole.
Okay, generally.
Generally. We check out in industry, apart from people being out there, being stars, there's something behind. Okay. There's business plan behind. There's business plan that is intending to actually profit from people listening to your music. Then coming back to our music, I wouldn't say like it's that different. Okay. I feel like it's still the same. They still operate the same. That's my opinion. I don't know, but I feel like even in music industry, So it has been taken in that way. Okay, there are people that are now getting into it, not with an intent of
minister.
Yes, having a certain mandate of God, but okay, I'm gonna get paid if I do this. You are now selling your music, your faith music, as something that will earn you money back. Well, it has different ways to view it. You might view it in a positive way, that okay, since God said that is how they are making it, and for the fact that God is allowing that to happen, so that means there's nothing wrong. But the problem, it will be the approach that they use to get that money. If it's really it's still associated or aligned with God's will.
Wow. I think that's a best explanation ever. Wow. I mean, even somebody who was not comfortable about something, you just done. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna put you also on spotlight to say to say, man, like how do you feel about that?
I think compensation for artists and musicians should be understood by the church better than anyone else, because there are teams behind the artists. There are marketing teams, there are promotional teams, and everything, as he said. Because sometimes as an artist, you know that you are an ambassador for a higher kingdom. You are serving for a higher cause.
Sure.
So I think sometimes maybe when I
I was like you're an ambassador.
Musicians, your team sometimes, but guys. Some guys, they are not saved if you don't pay them. But and everything. So people, event organizers, churches, when you invite these people, take that into consideration. I may be introducing somebody to the gospel, gospel, just by being faithful, because that's a fruit of the spirit, right? As an ambassador for Christ, as a gospel musician, faithfulness. If you battle every month, guy, hurry church, hurry concerting, everything, go battle in time. You know this guy, what he preaches, what he sings, why he pay. Sometimes guys, by just guys, come on. You me, guys. Come on, we have to be honest. That's what I think, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, coach, this guy is so passionate about this one. Like, stay tuned. I told you that we were having a surprise for you. But I'm concerned about Qwaqwa, like in general, in terms of like them pushing their music. Multi-purpose. The last time, when I attended there, when it was like fully packed. It was when it was a comedy show, like the comedy. I've never seen multiples so packed. And then afterwards I attended some, not even like gospel specifically, but I've attended events whereby it's just locals around. And man, like there were only one row, there were people like on that row. And I'm like, but what you understand? So I get the mentality of embracing one another. Is it a foreign language? Like, why do we have to wait for Bongani to come from Pretoria, and then when we see him on the poster, we tend to take interest in that?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't want to support each other. We want to support foreign products, foreign languages, foreign whatever. If it's foreign, it's perfect. It's quality. If it's local, nah. This is Chinese and stuff. Yeah,
because it applies everywhere. What you say.
Yeah, man. Just to be honest, it's something that is instilled in our minds. I don't know whoever has done that to us. We have to pray about it. Yeah.
So, like, do you think like Pretoria, it's like, let's say for instance, if there is somebody who's outside Pretoria who's coming through, and then all of a sudden the attitude changes of attendance or whatnot, or can to apply or something?
Oh, well, it does happen in few certain areas, unless they change profile yet or how is it gonna look? Because I wanted to link what you just saying now to when you mentioned something about comedy. Event that was there.
Sure.
The way how they approach it, since we know music, it's associated or put in together with entertainment, a lot of other entertainment activities, either dance, either comedy, then also music is included. So what they do, I feel like these people are mastering. I'll say they are mastering behavior. Babato. What is it that will make them to come? Maybe if we understand, okay, so what is it that we have to come up with a strategy so that we make sure that they do come? Music, okay, somebody who's gonna do comedy. There's gonna be something nice that will entertain people again, to actually give them that, okay, it's worth it being here. We are not just here about music, because like in music we have worship songs. People will be like sitting there sleeping.
but I think as young people, okay, let's say Qwaqwa for example.
Seems like Qwaqwa.
I didn't know what's this? Festival. It's packed.
It's packed.
Like, both believers and unbelievers, we are there. Man, if Retlisa like shows up whenever the squad is introducing us, I think as young people we don't want to give of ourselves fully to God. If it's something that is in the comfort zone, that's what worship is going to.
Spirit.
My heart. I give myself food. The Holy Spirit is convicting me at that point. And at that point in worship, I'm crying and everything. My girlfriend is there. I'm crying. You see, we have to give ourselves to God, man. There is no other way. Because that's what He requires of us.
So we are running away from the truth.
The truth. But the comfort zone is fine. But how can we help you? What I want we don't want that. You're costing me.
You are so. The reason why I'm sure people will see how excited I am when you say that, because I feel like that's like you hit it on the nail, bro.
I think so, man.
So I think for me, what you just combining the two of what you guys are saying, take interest in what they like, people, because at the end of the day, it's about like getting them to the venue, and then let God deal with the whole situation. You understand? So I think what we're lacking is Qwaqwa, music industry, any genre. I don't want to say gospel. I think we are ignorant of what people want. It's all about convincing them what they will get if they come. You understand? But if we will take what you say right now, if people are into comedy, we bring somebody who is funny. Like I don't want to mention names, but church, this guy, Uncles. Smunye is one of the guys that you can bring to the show, and obviously they want to laugh. And then there's music, and then there were issues that deals with the heart, worship, obviously. So
then people were tuning to you.
I think that can be the solution. I really like that. I really like that, because even on my shows, when I do shows at school, I always try to engage like poetry and then do music, and so because we wanna get everybody to come through.
You're still reminding them the purpose of them being there, as much as honestly somebody who's entertaining them. But this is the main reason.
So okay, the last one then. So from coming from Qwaqwa, obviously blood, and then ending up being in Tshwane Gospel Choir, it's pretty huge. You understand? It's not something as from Qwaqwa. When you look at it, it's an achievement as a musician to be where you are. And yesterday there was a story whereby you told me about your principal.
I applied for VETS. I had applied for VETS University for music. My first option was music.
Your passion?
Yes, my passion.
Yes.
And the others were down there. I didn't bother the options. So when I went to the office, Actually, I was complete.
You
I'm going for music.
Yeah.
Then there was a form that I had to submit to my principal.
Yeah.
It required his signature and that kind of motivation. Oh, okay, I know this kid, and that letter I had to go to audition for music afterwards, and only to find out, my principal was not. He tried to convince me. He actually did. He convinced me. Oh, bro, look at your marks. Look at your physics marks and maths. You music it's a hobby. It's something that is building, and it's something that God has given you. So it's not gonna go away. The skin tone, it traps you. It traps you into. It can if you're weak or if that's a perfect way to say. You can say okay. The surrounding here, it shows you will be able to support the family. But at that time, they're not seeing your purpose, your passion. It's actually, it has a reward inside. At the end. So he never agreed to sign the form. He never agreed. And he called my parents. My mom came. He was able to convince her.
Principal!
Come on. He was able to convince her, and when she came, she was like, "Yo, man, it ain't gonna work. No, we always music."
Sure.
Yeah. Also, how so many knowledge? So how fit university, wherever you are, funded for each and every faculty that you want to do, and those thinking that the opportunity or the bursaries are allocated for those ones who are maybe studying engineering on
medicine.
I ended up going to study engineering. Then
Because of that.
Okay, briefly, I wanted to say something before I talk about all of this. I wanted to say that, with God, there is actually, since it's about his ways are higher than ours. His thoughts are higher than ours. We don't know his thoughts. We don't know his plans. So, when I look back and check and do a review on my life, how did I get to be in TGC right now? It's actually, it taught me a lesson and regarding to my personal relationship with God. Mudimu, when he said something in you, he's actually, the definition is sealed. Your destiny is sealed. So, no matter how you can try to look at what happened to Jonah, so you're still gonna end up
where you're supposed to be.
So, there, I still believe it was God. It wasn't like Kineseki lost idea and my passion is over and everything. It was a way of God, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't about me being the post-colonsa CUT. I was studying at CUT in Bloemfontein. So my music talent, it started to be enhanced there. I started being established there. There were good people around me, surrounding me, who were able to build me. So I would say it was one way. Well, I don't know now what God wants me to, where He wants me to go, but I still believe there's somewhere where He's gonna take me. But we don't know our ways. We should walk by faith, not by sight.
Right. That's a bit of what I wanted to hear from you, and so that people can also know that your music has been always your first choice. Okay, but the moment that you've been all waiting for, it's here, whereby we're gonna hear Majida Abina. Oh, I'm nothing. Like, I won't even say about this video. I'm telling you guys, because of this, guys. So, Bafet, take it away.
When are the
Yo, Bafetu, that was great. That was that was great. I thought, but one more like one. That's a beautiful song. By the way, it's his own song. He wrote it. So big ups to you, man, and may God keep on using you. And I feel like your ministry can go from here. And Bafetu, if you're blessed by his song, please comment and words of encouragement to keep him going. And yeah, man, all the best. Okay, so Bafetu, this is one of the moments. This is one of the special moments of the whole video, whereby we get to hear Bong's own song, right? It's your own song, man.
Yeah.
The song that he wrote. So big ups to you, man, and yeah,
Glory to God.
take it away, man.
Amen.
Take it away, Utep. Take it away.
Yenza intando yakho phakathi kwethu, moyo ingcwele khuluma njalo silalele, khuluma silalele, khuluma silalele, khuluma moyo ingcwele silalele, ungumeliyo siholayo singaduki eqinisweni lakho, ungumeliyo siholayo singaduki eqinisweni lakho, Jehova khuluma simamele wena wedwa, khuluma silalele, ungumeliyo siholayo singaduki eqinisweni lakho, yebo ungumeli osimelayo empini yonke, ungumeliyo siholayo noma isimo singavumi, khuluma simamele, khuluma silalele wena wedwa, yebo thabatha impilo zethu,
Sure.
simamele wena wedwa, yebo thabatha impilo zethu, sikulindile moyo ngcwele, thumela umlilo wakho oqothulayo, thumela umlilo wakho
So this is the end of the video. I wish that we had more time, but unfortunately we can't go further than this. In a nutshell, I just want to say, so the gospel choir, if you're going to be watching this, we love you, we respect you, we watch your videos, we support. There is a show coming, right?
Yeah. Oh my
please,
God.
listen to me. This is free promo. I'm sure they'll be watching. They have to watch.
Yeah, they'll have to.
Donna, please, say all the information that needs to be said so that people can know when is the show, where do they find the tickets, and everything. Yeah. I'll put the poster on the screen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. On the 14th of March. Yeah. This year, awesome year. We're having a show. It's a 10th year anniversary. So show it exists. So yeah, hence we had now we're having a fresh talent from all around South Africa, because in Ali it contains of different people from different provinces, so all sorts of languages. So music wise and spiritual upliftment, because this is a globally trusted brand. Yeah, it's really
awesome.
Big. Yes. So it's on the 14th of March 2020 this year.
Yeah.
At Carnival City. Big arena, big top arena.
Tickets.
They start from 200 to 400. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And time it's
wait, that's what are you thinking?
it's the
King prize. What's the
king time?
I don't know. Wow.
So guys, we're expecting new people like the ticket to Kalamo, and your support would be much appreciated. We are uplifting ourselves as Black Nation, so this is not us, it's all of us.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Before I close, subscribe to my channel. Please don't watch my channel or my videos without subscribing. In your own words, just about to subscribe on my channel, please.
Let's subscribe to this channel. It's gonna be amazing content throughout. Yeah. Like happy, guys, come on. Let's
come on. Tell them to subscribe, please.
Guys, subscribe.
Yes.
Expose it, to Scott's Wahamalefe. Yeah, so be there and then just before you watch, it's before you watch. Before you watch,
So thank you so much, Alberta. I really appreciate it. And for those people who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you. I love you with it.
Infinite.
I love you guys. Until we come back again with another video. Thank you guys. Hola.